Let's do it.
Yeah. Yo, it's the Talk That Real podcast. Episode 124.
Too many horns. That might be too many.
Uno Kobe.
Did you say Uno
man.
Kobe?
Yeah.
Kobe. Hey, that's... I don't know how I feel about that.
Uno Kobe.
I mean, you're right. He was 24. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Uno Kobe. Yeah.
Second best basketball. I just don't understand.
Understand what?
How Kobe was once in the conversation for GOAT with Jordan.
Uh-huh.
And now people don't even act like he's in the top 10.
Man.
There are people that literally leave Kobe Bryant out of their top 10.
Really?
How?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, that's nuts. No, that's truly nuts. That is truly nuts.
That's
like,
crazy.
Seriously.
That's real crazy.
And here it is. I am not a LeBron hater.
Yeah.
I think LeBron is top 3.
Uh-huh. Fair.
And I really respect this game. But when people start throwing the number of his stats,
Uh-huh.
I respect his longevity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like, he's leading scorer in NBA history. That is a great feat.
Yeah.
But it's also due because he's played 20 years.
He has been
And
playing
not
a
without
long
major injuries
time.
like that.
And it's
Real
like,
talk. Yeah.
But
yeah.
if you go and you look at who averaged the most points over their career, it's still Michael Jordan
Uh-huh.
with the average points per game.
Yeah.
What is his average points per game?
Who, LeBron?
Jordan.
Jordan, I think it's like 30.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
For his career, he
For his
averaged
career.
30. That's nuts.
that's nuts.
crazy.
And like I said, like I like LeBron, but man, like for me, it's Mike, Kobe, and then LeBron.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at that at all, actually.
And I'm not mad at anybody that puts LeBron as they.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, especially like younger people.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
'Cause they didn't.
This is who
see
they
it.
grew up to.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like our generation, you know, and even maybe some of our parents' generation,
Uh-huh.
you know, got a chance to see all of them,
Yeah.
you know, in
100%,
their
yeah.
prime. So it's like a better assessment. And like young people, LeBron as they go,
Yeah.
and I get it. But man, if you seen Jordan play,
Yeah.
not just his highlights, but to be able to sit there and watch him night in and night out, and what Kobe did night in and night out,
Yeah.
Kobe's footwork, bro.
Jordan's average regular season was 30.1 points per game.
30.
His playoffs was 33.4. So he averaged 33.4
Over his whole
in the playoffs.
career. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I
That
seen
is
something
nuts.
today that's like Jordan is the only one to ever win MVP, Finals MVP, the championship, the scoring title, and defensive player or first team or defensive player of the year all in one season.
Nah, that's crazy. That
He's
is
the only
nuts.
player that ever did it. He did it 4 times.
That's crazy. Like,
crazy.
seriously. That is nuts.
Nobody else that has they said nobody else that's won defensive player of the year has even been averaged over a certain, I think it was like 20 something points.
That's
Like,
crazy.
He did it on
No,
both
that's really
ends of
nuts.
it's nuts. He was just, like people. He
Jordan
was
was
a
that
great
dude,
scorer, but he
man.
was a great defender.
Yes, he really was.
He was that dude.
Yeah, man. So I mean,
Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan, man.
shout out to Jordan and Kobe.
All right, man, let's get to it. All right, man, so we about to get into this scenario, man, and it's kind of long, but hey, you know, I ain't gonna let you see it.
That ain't kind of long.
It's kind of long, but hey, I'm about to try to get through this. All right, here we go. Okay, this is kind of wild and long, but here it is. So I'm at the grocery store getting some meat for some tacos I was making for me and my Mima.
All right, Mima. Shout out to Mima.
I'm just going through the store minding my business when it's fine. He capitalized fine woman approached me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 27 and I'm guessing she had to be 34, 35.
27, 34, 35.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was chocolate brown, natural hair, thick. Some might say fat, but I like a healthy woman. She came up and just started talking to me. This type of stuff never happens to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ugly at all, but this type of woman trying to holler, this just doesn't happen to me.
Okay.
So we get to talking, and she's laughing at my jokes like I'm Kevin Hart.
Hey, he said, I'm not that damn.
You know what I'm saying? So she asked me for my phone, and I give it to her, and she puts her number in there.
Hey, come on now.
She said, call her after I make the tacos. I said, bet. And she walked off. No lie. Meanwhile, was about to get some Taco Bell and call it a day.
That's crazy.
But I couldn't do that. I couldn't do her like that. So about 9:30, I hit her up. She replied with her address. Man, I took a shower and was through there. I walked in and we went straight to it.
That would have sounded like a setup to me.
Listen,
I mean,
very much so.
Hairdress off
Very
the rip?
much- listen, very much so.
That ain't right.
I'm talking. She was. Look, I'm talking. She was down for everything. These encounters went on for about a week. Then one day I came over and I see some luggage in the living room. I'm thinking she's going somewhere and wants to get it in before she leaves. Nah, bruh. She says her girlfriend is back from out of town and she wants to know firsthand who she's been bragging about. Bro, I could tell you how bad her roommate was, but you wouldn't believe me. Think of a prime Sanaa Lathan. No lie. Bro, we go in the bedroom and she's already bent over in the bed.
Okay, wait. Slow down. Wait. So the girlfriend came back.
Came back from out of town.
And he's getting it in with the girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he been getting in with the girl. She has a girlfriend that
Yeah.
was out of town while they was getting it in.
Mhm.
And now he about to sound like he about to get a threesome.
Yeah. Okay,
This
so
can't be
I'm sorry.
This doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
You say, so she's already bent over in the bed. I'll spare you the details, but it was a crazy fun night. I woke up in the middle of the night to go use the restroom, and I looked in the mirror and shedded a tear. Like I was in heaven. We did this off and over the next month. Sometimes it would be both of them, and sometimes one would just watch. I straight up love them. Okay, let's see. What was that? I straight up love them. So one day, it was close to Valentine's Day. I bought them some roses and candy. I was about to tell them we should figure out this poly life. I got a book about it from the library. I got there, and they gave me a key for when they're out of town so I can walk the dog and water their plants. I get there, and something was just off. I hear this sound coming from the bedroom. Dog, I open the door, and one of them is tied up butt naked, hanging from the ceiling in this black leather straps. The other one had on this all black leather suit and a whip in her hand. And there was a dude on all fours with a red ball in his mouth. I was stunned. They look at me, and I just started screaming. Not yelling. I mean, screaming like a kid, shaking my head. And I guess the guy thought it was a part of the act, so he takes off running on all fours around the room like a damn dog. I just shut the door and leave. And I took the stuff I bought them back. But the sad thing is, I don't know if I was more mad that they cheated on me, or am I mad that they didn't ask me to do any of that freaky shit with them? Shaking my head. I don't know if I should cut my losses or try to work it out with them. I'm lost.
Nigga, work what out? Ain't nothing to work out.
He's in love.
Oh my God, that whole story just pissed me off.
He's in love.
That whole thing just pissed me off. What do you mean work out or break up? Y'all ain't even in a relationship. Y'all having sex and having a good time. That's all that is. It is what it is.
Did he think that this just came this easy and he was the only one?
Yeah, like, bro, they are prime actresses, obviously.
Bro, don't think you special, bro.
Yeah, like what is he talking about?
Like it's a reason why stuff like that
doesn't
just happen. Like, bro, you got picked out.
Facts.
Like there was a mission set, And it was like, hey, if we gonna get you, they got you.
Oh,
And then they got somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, just be happy you got.
Yeah.
Like, enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the moment. Take it for what it is. What does he mean? Cut his losses.
Bro,
Right, he should have just went
there
there and
are
got
no
on. He
losses.
should have went in there and got on all fours too and started running around like a damn dog.
No. Have
Bro.
some dignity. You ain't gonna do that. You gonna get on all fours.
The way the scenario was set
Oh,
up for
man,
him,
shut up. I'm not listening to you. You are not gonna get on all fours, bro.
we're here now,
Nickel. You're not getting on all fours
Bro.
and crawling around.
bro. In his scenario, what
you
he got
are
to
not
lose?
doing that. And you putting the ball gag in?
In my mouth?
Yeah.
That's what dude was.
Shut up, man.
Hey, Rece, I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just having fun. I don't know.
Hey, bro, you don't know.
Man,
till,
I am not listening
you
to
don't
this
know
dude.
till you in that
I
moment.
mean,
Reese
try it once.
Nichols, you
can
are
try
not
it.
gonna do that. There's no way you doing that. No
Like,
way.
At 40, probably not.
At 27?
Early 20s, Reese.
Man, hell no.
At 27?
I have dignity.
Giddy
I have
up.
morals.
So you telling me early 20s you
I'm not putting no ball gag in
With
and getting down like a little puppy.
with,
No.
with two baddies.
And I sure ain't about to let them hit me with no damn whip.
Two baddies.
Hey, listen, man.
Why not?
My freakiness
Bad.
has a threshold. It has a threshold.
A youngster now Latham, bro.
Listen, I don't care. You ain't hit me with no damn whip.
Why
I have a
not?
threshold. I have because I have a threshold.
Okay.
Pineapples. You know what I mean? Like-
But you don't know your threshold till it's tested.
Nah, boy, I ain't rolling with that. It's some things we know we ain't got to test. Am I right or wrong?
I mean,
Am I right or wrong?
that ain't one of them.
Hey, bro. I mean, listen, bro. The dude, I'm gonna tell you, bro. The dude was in love. He went in the mirror and cried, bro.
Man,
He was in
this-
love.
If my girl
bugging.
walk in
You
with some
bugging.
leather straps and stuff right now, I'm
That's
like,
your
all right.
girl, though.
Well, I'm saying that's because I feel that way at 40. At 20, it wouldn't have had to be my girl.
Man, F
Yeah.
that. I ain't getting on all fours. I don't care how. No.
They role playing.
Nah, boy, that's some S&M type stuff.
Okay.
They
You
just
down with the S&M?
they just
I
having
ain't
a good
against
time. Bro, they just having a good time,
Listen,
bro.
I-
They are having a good time.
I'm not gonna
yes.
say I'm not gonna say I'm against it.
You gonna let you gonna let some strange woman hit you with a whip?
She wasn't strange at this point. They've been getting it in for
Yeah,
a
she
minute.
Okay.
wasn't nothing strange.
You gonna
about
let a
it.
woman
He
hit you
knew
with a
her.
whip?
I just might.
Hey, man. Wasn't even wrong. I don't know.
I'm just what I'm saying.
I ain't
I'm
rolling,
not.
I ain't rolling, man. I ain't rolling.
It sounds like a good time, bro.
This ain't roots, nigga. You ain't about to hit me with no
I've
whip.
never been there,
I'm gonna see
but
what
I'm
y'all
not
talking
saying.
about. I'm gonna see what y'all talking about.
Listen,
You gonna get hit with a whip?
straight up.
I'm just.
You gonna let a woman spank you?
Hey, man.
Hey, listen, it's
Lowe's getting spanked right now.
he might be. And I ain't gonna be. Hey, listen,
Hey, that's for me in my house. You know what I'm saying? That's for me in my house. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm not
You know.
mad at him.
Hey man, y'all some
That's how they
freaky
keep-
deaky dudes,
That's how they keep
boy.
the spice in
Hey,
the
Y'all some
relationship.
wild boys. Y'all
Like-
some
Hey,
wild
man,
boys.
That's how you keep the spice.
Listen, I feel you, but
Would you do
again,
the
I
sex
have a
swing?
threshold.
Would you buy your girl a sex swing?
Hell yeah.
I think that's what you
That's-
say. No,
but that's
No, I
tying her
say
up.
yeah.
so I think that's
No.
what I think
A
that's
sex
probably
swing
what
ain't
she
tying
was.
up.
I'm saying, but if you get like a sex swing that kind of bounds her leg where it can stretch
I
her
think
back.
that's what she was on. Like she was like
Yeah,
tied up on.
when you talking
like,
about the lady who was hanging from the thing, that's like a sex swing.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
I
a
get
different
tied
that.
type.
up, yeah.
I get that.
So you
we
have to
talking
strap-
about the dude.
But you have to strap her leg, so you cool with tying them up and strapping them up, but you can't participate.
I said I'm not getting down on all fours. I said I'm not putting a ball gag
So she
in
can't.
my mouth.
If she walked in and she's dressed in all black and she was like, "You been a bad boy,"
First, don't talk to me like that.
bruh.
No, don't talk to
I
me like
am
that.
rolling,
I'm a
like-
grown ass
I
man.
don't care. My
Don't talk to me like you
show
been a
how
bad
to,
boy.
Let me show you how to behave.
Y'all-
You know what I'm saying?
cool.
That's creepy.
That ain't creepy.
Yeah.
That ain't creepy.
That's creepy.
I'm gonna say yes, ma'am.
Oh my god, you gonna put a bottle in your mouth too, little binky?
Hey, if that's
Put on
what-
a bib?
Hey, if that's what my girl want to do,
If that's the script,
if,
you know what I'm saying?
if that's the role
script.
play,
Reese,
if that's the role play,
my nigga.
hey, it stays in the room with me and my girl.
Come on, bro. Hey,
Hey,
listen,
man.
Reese,
What's up?
Carlos. How long have we known each other?
For a
Man,
long
well,
time.
A couple years.
I
now, you
know
what I'm
both
saying?
of you niggas.
You don't know it's like that.
I don't know y'all like that. However, I know that y'all got too much pride to put a binky and a bib on and talk some goo goo gaga if your girl talking about you been a bad boy.
Hey, man,
I know y'all got
probably
too
ain't
much
doing the
pride for
binky and the
that.
big.
I ain't doing no. I ain't no baby.
I ain't gonna,
Okay,
yeah,
exactly,
that's kind of creepy.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
it's
the
like
baby.
a weird fetish.
But that's weird. But the dog
The
part, like in that
dominatrix
long
stuff,
forest.
that's not weird.
Yeah,
That
the
baby stuff,
S&M
that's
stuff,
some
like-
other stuff.
Listen,
I ain't put no damn biggie.
I ain't put no
getting
biggie.
on. I ain't getting on all fours because that mean my ass gotta be in the air, and I ain't doing that.
She ain't said she.
As long as she ain't trying to put nothing in my
Yeah, she ain't
ass.
putting nothing in there.
She gonna hit you with that whip.
She ain't trying to put nothing in there. I'm saying she not trying to put nothing in there.
Hey man, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
listen,
I ain't
I'm just
rolling.
saying, man.
I ain't rolling. I'm not rolling. I ain't
We
putting
trying
no
to have
ball
a good
gag in.
time.
Hey, bro, notice that we kind of talking
I ain't
about
putting balls
something
in my
else.
mouth.
Like we not really worried about your like, bro. You
Yeah, because he's being stupid.
yeah, you need to just move on, bro.
Yeah.
Like we kind of done with
Bro, you don't even need to move on.
No,
Like,
just keep doing what
just
you
keep
doing.
doing what you was doing. You're not in the,
like what is he talking
you're
about?
not in a relationship.
Yeah,
Like, first of
You was
all,
part of the fun. They brought another guy in for some fun.
exactly.
like right now,
Y'all
you're
can all have
like,
fun.
I'm saying.
you're on cleanup duty. You need to just go in there and apologize, say I'm sorry for messing up y'all time.
I'm just mad y'all didn't invite me.
Yeah,
That's
and
all
just
that
go on
is.
about it. But
Yeah.
you gotta realize what it is, bro.
Right, bro. They're not your girl.
Yeah, at
They're
all.
not your girl. They're probably like, hey, go return that book back to the library.
Right.
He's talking about poly life.
Yeah.
Ain't
So they out
poly
here living
life.
their best life. They ain't
Yeah,
worried about
exactly.
no
What is
poly
he
life.
talking about, man?
Yeah.
Get it together, young man.
Yeah,
My guy
for real.
fell in love.
He did.
He did.
He did.
He got hit by
He
them-
broke the rules,
them
man.
Them Cougars got him.
Yeah, but Cougars, 34, 35, that's a Cougar.
But they
I
was,
mean,
he
to
was like
him-
24, wasn't he?
He's
27.
27.
Yeah, that might have been the oldest woman he ever been. They opened his eyes to some new things.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I bet like that's like the oldest, and they probably had a nice crib too.
Yeah.
They gave him a key.
You know what I'm
And the
saying?
kid.
I bet that crib was nice, bro.
They had his nose wide open.
Wide open, boy.
He ain't never. I bet he just told his Mima all about him too.
He ain't never walked in the room and just had a girl bend over. He didn't know what to do.
It's probably
Bro.
true. It's probably true.
You knew it was messed
probably
up when he
true.
said he walked in the restroom and shed a tear.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
real talk. Yeah. You
Yeah.
in there crying?
Like, cause most dudes would have walked in
crying?
there chest puffed out, like,
Right here, yeah.
Like, this is what I do.
He
You know
would.
what I'm saying?
He said, "Hey man, like he said he was in heaven, bro."
Hey, I guess I ain't about to have a ball gag in my mouth in heaven.
Hey,
Hey, listen.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
Listen, both of y'all girls gonna hear this
Cool.
and be like, "Oh, you want a ball gag, huh?"
I'm gonna like break out the swings and all what it like. If we gonna go there, we gonna go there. You know what I'm saying?
Update my Amazon shopping cart.
Gotta do what we gotta
Hey,
do.
that's wild. I'm
I'm
about to
just-
see if they have it on Amazon.
They I know
they definitely do.
You don't really have to check.
No, I want to check. I want to see. Not
Nope.
that I, need one.
They
You
have,
know,
order-
they have everything on
He
Amazon.
about to order it on Prime.
You know what I'm saying?
For what?
They got
never
it
know.
on, bro.
Like, you never know.
They got everything.
Do they?
Amazon has
Yeah.
everything.
Let me see. Sex swing. There it is.
I told you, bro.
They got one for $80. That look like the one that's gonna hold her up though. This little $35 joint. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
gonna
you
hold
don't
her
want
up too much.
35.
Yeah, you don't want to go cheap on the
yeah,
sex.
nah. Get that one you
Mess
know
up
is
the
gonna hold
tell
them
you.
up.
mess up the whole move.
She fought for that ceiling, bro, and hit the ground.
Bro, listen.
Move, hey, scenario done.
Oh, it's
Role
over.
play over.
Role play's done.
Night is over.
Look, it got 4.5 stars too. Go ahead, you freaky deakies out there who's listening. Get your little sex swing. Spice it up. Prime got
Alright.
overnight delivery.
They probably got some already.
Shoot, rush that mud.
He
go-
said rush that
Put that,
up.
I come up, I can pick it up. Like one of them little things to pick it up.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, yeah, that was good.
That was good.
Like I
Good stuff.
said,
Good
hey,
stuff.
man,
Good stuff,
get
man.
you a, yeah. Anyway,
All right. Is you rolling?
Is you rolling?
That's
B?
crazy.
We know you're not rolling with that, but
Yeah,
I'm sure
definitely not rolling with the ball gag. Here we go. Or acting like a puppy. This says,
Tell me to sit and feed me a treat.
nah, I want the treat.
You
Yeah,
gotta
nah, I
sit
definitely
first.
want the treat.
nah, you ain't gotta.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit and then. Never mind. Never mind.
sit and lean back.
You say? Do you say sit lean
Hello.
back?
I'm
Never mind.
just
Never mind. Here we go. Here we go.
joshing
Here we
ya.
go. Here we go. Never send a girl multiple texts in a row. You don't want to look desperate or needy. I'm rolling.
Man,
I'm
nigga, I don't care.
rolling.
I don't care.
I'm rolling.
A girl
I
or
don't
your
care.
girl?
A girl is what it says.
What do you mean? What does it mean by multiple? Like if she doesn't respond or something?
That's what I'm assuming. So here's my thing. If you text a girl, let's say twice, and she doesn't respond to you for a whole day, do you text her again?
It's depending on what level we're at.
Yeah, it's
Let's say
definitely
if you have interest, you think she's attractive, you may think she's cool.
How long have we been talking?
how much have we talked?
Yeah.
Couple weeks.
Okay, a couple of weeks. How often are we talking in this couple of weeks? Because all this matters.
It is very important.
Let's say y'all talk, or over the last couple of weeks, y'all have talked 4 times.
Over 2 weeks. Oh, yeah,
no.
I'm cool.
No, I'm straight. I'm straight. 4 times, 14 days, so that's 10 days we ain't talked.
Yeah. I'm not invested.
Okay,
I'm
5
not
times.
invested.
Not still
Okay,
not
let's go
invested.
half. 14 days, y'all talked for
straight.
7 of them.
I'm straight.
I'm still straight. Because like if I'm not talking to her every day,
If it's
Yeah.
14, like
not really that
13
into
out of 14, that's probably
yeah.
But
in the beginning, if you're really into somebody
Uh-huh.
yeah.
and it clicked, y'all talking every day.
Sure.
Like y'all talking.
Yeah. If it ain't that, then
Because
Yeah.
if we're talking, and then I text you and don't hear from you,
Yeah.
I'm going to text you again, and that's
Yeah.
not even like up for debate.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that.
I'm going to text you again. Now, would I text you 3 times throughout the day? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But on a third, like the 2 times I text you and you don't respond, I'm probably going to call you.
Uh-huh.
Because that's how I am. I think you in the back of some van being
I'm gonna think
kidnapped.
something's
yeah.
wrong.
You know
Nah,
what
I
I'm
feel that.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
so
Maybe-
I'm just thinking like, damn, I guess I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I guess I gotta get my taking
come through your crib.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
like-
saying? Like,
Maybe the next day if I ain't heard nothing, then I'm be like, well, hey, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I don't know what may have happened if I said something wrong or something. but,
Right, right.
Hit me up whenever,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, now I was thinking like
I hope
more of
all-
the scenario I gave. Like y'all kind of talking, you have some interest, but it ain't been like a whole lot.
Yeah, then no, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not.
straight.
No, I'm straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, like, cause I ain't.
Don't want to do too much.
I ain't gonna
Desperate.
say. Yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm looking desperate. I want to look. I don't want to look desperate for something. But
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, if I feel like we had a vibe or something, then
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to show some kind of interest and attention.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like I said, but like if we're, you know, if it's like if we talk like if we talking 7 out of 14 days, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm just gonna think it's just a day we ain't talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't, you know, wish like if that's what it is, I'm good. Like,
Or my thing is like y'all kind of been texting back and forth or whatever, and her responses maybe like kind of short responses that don't really forward the conversation.
man, I pull out.
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
straight.
Yeah. And that's the kind of stuff
I
I'm
don't,
saying.
I,
yeah.
I'm not I don't care about at that stage. I don't care enough to invest in something that someone is not investing in. Also,
Now, if you my girl and you don't respond to the,
That's very different.
cool. I'm pulling up.
Yeah, no, that's
Like, what's
very
up?
different.
on the way.
Yeah, like
That
okay,
is
cool.
very
What we on?
Like if we in a relationship, yeah, nah,
Yeah,
you gotta let
yeah.
me know what's up.
yeah, you gotta let me know what's up.
Yeah, nah, real talk.
Because now something is happening. Now I'm pulling up.
Right.
And I'm pulling up so that you know that this what happens when this happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, real talk.
Like, hey, when I don't hear from you, I pull up.
I'll pull up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mad at it.
Now we got that
that-
precedent out the way.
Yeah. Say I am setting that standard.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, real talk. Real
That this
don't
talk.
want me
when,
just
when
to-
you don't respond, you will see.
Yeah, you will see me
Yeah.
knocking on that door, hitting that ring doorbell, looking at the camera like, what up? We good? You good?
Right.
Yeah. I've been activated.
Does that sound crazy?
No, I've been activated.
You been activated?
Once, hey, and this is a question I told my wife. I was like, you know, like I said, be careful what you say or
Mhm.
do with me, because once I'm activated,
Mhm.
you can't unactivate. Like once it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like once I'm activated,
Yeah.
then I'm here. Like this is where we are.
What is activation?
Like I mean, it depends on the scenario. It's
I'm
like
pulling up.
it's like so like if it's somebody like, hey, this guy at work, you know, keeps following me to my car. I work with him, and you know, nothing's happening, and you know, but he hasn't done anything, but he just keeps following to my car. I'm activated.
I'm activated.
Yeah, nah, I'm
So
pulling up.
and
So now when you get
yeah.
off tomorrow, I'm
Oh
there.
yeah, I'm be out there.
It's so it's
100%,
like
yeah.
what like so you can't tell me something like that and then say, well, don't do anything.
No.
It's out of your
real talk.
control
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm activated.
It's a wrap.
No,
You know what I'm
facts, though.
saying? And I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm about to go up there and like cause
the scene. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will let the person know
Mhm.
that this shouldn't continue.
I'm just gonna be sitting next
It's
to a
fair.
car. He ain't gonna know my window's gonna be up. And as soon as I
Yeah.
see him talking, I'm just gonna
have a conversation.
Yeah.
I like conversations. I don't mind conversations
at all.
at all.
I welcome.
The way you just said that sounded crazy.
No, I'm just listen.
I welcome conversation.
I don't mind. Listen, I'm real sorry. I don't mind a conversation. I don't mind hard conversations
Sure.
with people. Like I don't mind it because I mean that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But it's just like the point of I don't want to go. But like the point of it is like once you activate, you can't unactivate me. You can't say, you know what I'm saying? So like if you're in a relationship and I text you twice and you don't respond and it's like throughout the day and I don't hear from you, activate it.
Yeah.
It's
Like
fair.
if you got to start the conversation with don't overreact, you probably shouldn't tell me
Yeah.
Nah, that's real. Yeah.
because you know me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm not going
that's
to
fair.
take my reaction as an overreaction.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it as that's what it calls for.
Appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it calls for.
This where we at.
Yeah.
It's fair.
And y'all work together. He knows you. Most likely, he knows you. You know, you're in a relationship with somebody.
Right.
So he wants this more than that's what he should know that what's coming.
It's fair.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
It's fair.
I don't know.
All right, is you rolling?
Let's hear it.
Make sure you're never too happy because your car is always listening.
I'm definitely rolling.
I'm
definitely
feel you.
rolling. Definitely
I feel
rolling.
you.
Absolutely, I'm rolling.
You, bro.
Absolutely.
I would tell you, man. Like when you get close to paying your car off, man.
Bruh.
Like just pay a couple dollars every month. Like don't pay it off all the way.
No,
Bro.
real
Because
talk.
when you pay it off,
It's it. It's over.
the car be like, oh yeah.
I'll show you.
My car is paid off, and it's been paid off for almost a year now. Leading up to 4 months to it being paid off until this time, I have put so much money.
Bruh.
Man, listen.
I have put more money into this car in front of all the 4 years it took me to pay it off.
It's ridiculous.
Bruh.
It's like it knew.
It's
The
so
moment it was like,
ridiculous.
when I started talking, like, oh yeah, man, I only got 5 more months and it's paid off. I'll pay a little extra here. It's like, oh yeah?
Say it away from your car, not in it.
Yeah, you can't.
Bruh.
It's like Emma got ears.
I'm
boy-
absolutely rolling with that.
That boy got ears.
100%.
Don't be too happy, bro.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Like car trouble is the worst.
It
bro.
is the worst.
and it's like I feel like 95% of mechanics aren't reliable. They come when they want.
95%. Jeez.
Like I feel like they show up when they want to show
I
up.
got me a great mechanic and I stick with him.
Listen, man. Hey, if you find you a great mechanic, man, hey, bro.
He could be like, I'm backed up for 2 weeks. I'm like, all right, I'll
Hey,
wait.
bro. Yeah, I'm gonna get this rental or borrow a car or something.
No, real talk. Finding a great mechanic is like finding a great barber.
Yeah,
like real talk.
Once you got it, you got to
Stick with him.
Yeah.
Stick with him,
Gotta
bud.
stick
Stick with him.
one that ain't gonna try to hit you over the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Real
Definitely
talk.
if you're a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because man,
Absolutely.
these
They be
dudes
trying
try to
run
get over it
game,
when they feel like the
Real
woman
quick.
don't know nothing about cars.
Yeah. And
Real
then the
quick.
thing is, even dudes,
yeah.
a lot of men don't know about cars. I'm
Yeah.
one of them. I could change the
to you.
oil and I don't know, give it a car wash, put some gas in it.
Come to you like, yeah, this starter gonna be about $2,500.
Yeah, right.
Like, wait a
For a
minute.
starter,
You know,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
labor be like 2,000.
You
You
know
know
what
what
I'm
I
saying?
mean?
Like, yeah, it's the parts, man. The parts cost $1,000. Like, what?
And they always say the same thing. Well, I got to take the whole top half of your engine off, nigga, for an oil change.
Bro.
Hey, man,
Why is labor this much?
A lot of times though, bro, now these newer cars,
Yeah, no,
The
they,
way-
they got a
They
lot.
got them
yeah.
locks on their
the
stuff.
way they
Yeah,
put
buddy.
stuff,
Yeah.
like again, like I was telling B earlier because I was working on the car before we started the podcast. Like a lot of stuff when it comes to car, it's about you got the right tool or not.
Yeah,
If you ain't got the right tool, sometimes you can get to it, but you ain't even got the right tool to do the work.
Which
Like,
is wild.
buddy.
Yeah, it's wild. And the way they put stuff, man, like they put it almost where it's like Like, man, dang, even if I know how to take all this stuff out, do I want to take all this
Right.
stuff out?
It's
I
work.
told you I had that Malibu, man, getting them headlights replaced.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Like I'm gonna tell you, if you have a Malibu, man, if you get your headlight go out, man, I'll tell you, hey, because a lot of people they don't even do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like if you go to like Walmart or something, they're not gonna do that.
And that's crazy.
It's too much.
to replace
much.
a headlight.
Like,
You
like
used to
to
be able
work.
to just reach in underneath the hood and screw the
right,
bulb out.
yeah. Real
Now
talk.
you gotta take you gotta take other things off and remove the whole light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
In some of these
stupid.
cars, you gotta replace the whole light. If a headlight go out, you gotta replace the whole light.
That's
Yeah.
so dumb.
Like, it's
man.
it's
That is
ridiculous.
dumb.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you. So listen, if you got a car, man, like don't be in there laughing and joing on. Listen,
Yeah.
man.
I had to buy special tools just to do my brakes.
That's hilarious.
'Cause you know how some most of the brakes used to be able to just got to get the piston pusher or RLC clamp
Yeah.
and push the piston back.
Right.
Mine got a twist thing,
Oh, yeah. That's
so you gotta it's a twist tool where you gotta twist the piston back.
all that just sounds like too much.
It is.
Way
It's
too
very
It's
much
still
too
cheaper.
much.
And you got to have a whole tool to do it, huh?
Yeah, I had to go buy the
Whole
tool.
separate tool.
I had to go buy a separate little piece, and I bought the cheap piece to put on my ratchet set to do it. It's a better piece that makes it easier, but it was mad expensive.
That mess is ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
They do
I mean,
that
but
job
shout
on
out to
purpose.
like some of these parts stores, like O'Reilly stuff. You can rent the tools, or they let you borrow 'em.
Oh,
Yeah,
word.
Stuff
Okay, I
like
didn't know that.
Yeah, and
That's
bring
what's
them
up.
back. Yeah, so
I'd never need to, but that's what's
Yeah.
up.
I had to do this, change this rearview mirror, this light. And I need a screwdriver that was like a longer screwdriver so I can get up in there and pop it out.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah.
like, goodness gracious. So I just went there and said, hey, can I borrow a
yeah,
screwdriver?
I had to change my two O2 sensors today. Had to take my upper manifold off to get to it and all that. So y'all keep y'all phones on tomorrow. just in case I
Just
get
in
there
case.
and didn't do it the right way, but
Hey.
I think I'll be all right. Just keep your phones on. Keep
I
your
got
phones
you. I
on.
got you. I got you.
Man, he off, so you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shoot.
So let me ask y'all something.
Go for it.
Totally subject switch. Throughout your relationships over the last year,
Mhm.
what is one of the biggest things you have learned?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Shifted on it real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah, you got to look up in the air for that one.
That's funny.
What have I learned?
What have you learned about yourself, about relationships, about anything? Like, what do you feel like you have learned?
Good and gracious. Humble?
I just had this conversation like a couple of weeks ago. I think the biggest thing that I learned is that I'm okay with having difficult conversations. Especially when I'm dealing with someone who's mature enough to have a difficult conversation with me. When
That's
I'm
dope.
dealing with someone who can communicate.
Okay.
When I'm dealing with someone who is self-aware enough that knows if things are getting too maybe, I don't want to say out of hand, but basically if they feel like the conversation needs to stop,
Mm-hmm.
then they'd be okay with saying, okay, we need to stop talking and we'll revisit this. I've been told that I don't like having difficult conversations or, doing all that stuff. But it's like, no, that's not true.
I got to get there.
My thing is that I've for so many years I had dealt with people who just didn't know how to have a difficult conversation. It turned into yelling. It turned into blaming me for everything. It turned into stuff like that. And so it's like, yeah, nobody wants to have a difficult conversation when it's always going to be flipped on me, or when I'm always going to be the blame for whatever it may be. So that's one of the biggest things I've learned. Like, no, I'm totally fine with having difficult conversations. It's just, who am I having this conversation with?
That's
I
dope.
like it. I think one of the biggest things I've learned is that I'm still a work in progress. Like, there's still a lot of
Aren't we all?
like there's still
We always
things
will
that I
be.
have to deal
Facts.
with, and like things that I need to work on. And I think being in a serious relationship, sometimes you think that I don't do this no more, but it's like you ain't been in a relationship, so you know what I'm saying.
That's true.
So it's like you get in this relationship, man, and this stuff starts coming up, and you start doing this stuff that you thought you didn't do anymore, and you just kind of like, you know what? I still need to work on this.
Yeah.
And so I think that's one of the things is just not to get too complacent. Like, not to get to a point to where I'm thinking like, I made it, or I don't do this no more, or something like that. It's like things can still come up, and like I said, we all have those triggers, man, and things that you may think, I don't like this ain't an issue anymore. It's just like, but they come up. So just not to get complacent, and there's still work to be done on me.
It's facts.
Good.
Nichols?
One of the biggest things I've learned, and this is very recent, because like me and the lady have started a business together. And being in a relationship and starting a business together is not for the faint of heart.
I'm sure.
I mean, it's not, because
sounds like stress.
It can be.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it can be some added things, and it makes difficult conversation. And something on the business side of your relationship goes wrong, it affects the other side of the relationship. It's hard not to.
Right.
But what we run into a couple of times, y'all know me. Like, I'm a very much take the lead person and just go do.
Yeah.
And just go make it happen. But when you're in a sense of a partnership, sometimes it's like people want to be included in every decision that's being made.
Yeah.
And for a minute, I'm like, thought I was like, if I talk to you about it, I'm including you. Or if I run it past you, I'm including you.
Yeah.
But then I had to learn that it was a difference for myself, that there's a difference between considering somebody and including somebody.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I realized a lot of when we was bumping heads about it, and she's like, we supposed to be doing this together. We supposed to do, you just did this and showed it to me, but we didn't do this together. I'm like, I talked to you about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said cool or whatever. And it's like, but I went and did it by myself.
Yeah.
And it was like, you can consider somebody but not include. It's like considering somebody in your decision making. It's like, oh, how would this make this person feel? Or is this person cool with this and all that? That's considering.
Yeah.
But when you're including them, it's like, hey, let's sit down together.
Yeah, you inviting them in.
And figure this out together.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I had to realize, and I was like, dang, this is bigger than just business. Relationship, period, is like, are you considering your mate? Or are you including your mate?
I like that.
And I had to learn there's a difference between considering somebody and actually including them in.
Yeah.
I like that. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's real dope. Man, clap it up for y'all, man. Growth.
We all learn. I got to get there on your difficult conversation. Like, I'm okay with difficult conversation. I have to get to the part of cut it off when I know it's not going anywhere.
I got you.
When emotions get too much high.
Yeah.
And learning how to be like, because she's there.
And
she be like, let's just stop. We don't get nowhere with this. And I'm like, once I get there, I'm there. Like, nah.
Like I'll say, once you activate it.
Like, once we here now. Ain't no like, nah. Definitely if you brought it to me and I was cool.
Right.
And you bring the thing to me and now it escalate, but now that it escalate, you want to shut it off? Like, nah, no.
Reset. That.
You brought this up.
Finish what you started.
So you opened this door and I'll walk through it.
Yeah.
So like we here now, and I didn't want to be here, but now that we here, I'm cool.
Right. Yeah.
I'm comfortable in this now. I didn't want the confrontation, but now that it's here, let's go.
It's a confrontation here now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's funny, man.
I have to learn how to be like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah.
This ain't going nowhere. Nothing that's about to come out of either one of our mouths is going to be beneficial to our relationship. And actually, probably what's about to come out of our mouth is going to be detrimental.
Yeah.
And I learn how to cut that off. That takes maturity.
Yeah.
It does.
No, definitely.
I think what I'm trying to like, I'm getting to a point to where I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do now? Like we having these conversations and we're doing this. It's like, okay, what's the plan?
Yeah.
Like, okay, what are we gonna do now? How are we gonna leave this conversation? You know what I'm saying? Like, are we gonna leave this conversation? Like, what is the you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the heart of it? And what are you going to do about it?
And I think that's my hard part is when, like B said, when emotions get here and you can just cut off because it's not going nowhere, you're cutting it off without a solution at that moment.
Yeah.
And you have to be okay that there's no solution at that moment.
That's the part.
Yeah. It's hard for me to cut it off because I feel like there needs to be a solution before we cut this off. I don't care if we hollering, angry, saying stuff we don't really want to say or whatever. I don't want to get off the phone or get out your face without a solution.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's not going to be a solution
I
in
was
the
just
moment.
about to say that. Yeah, sometimes you don't have a solution in the moment, and like you said, you have to be okay with that. You know what I mean? I've definitely gotten to the point where it's like, but I think it takes two mature people though.
Yeah.
It takes two mature people to say, hey, you know what? We can table this for now, and we'll just come back to it and be able to
I'm the
do
immature
that
person
and
at
not.
this point.
And I wouldn't say you're immature. I just think, you know, it just takes practice.
I
You know what
recognize
mean?
it.
Yeah.
I just haven't got control of it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I recognize like we need to get out this phone right now.
Yeah.
But my emotions is like, nah, F that.
Yeah. and I was gonna say that's the I think the mature part is being able to table it and still be normal around each other.
Yeah, see, yeah.
That's the mature part.
I'm not.
You know what I'm
saying? I'm gonna tell you.
And see, that's why I don't want to leave it, because I know if we leave it, we're not normal.
Yeah,
we talk
yeah.
to you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, man. It's like y'all know. Like I said, when I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm like, you just, I'm there, bro. Like
Yeah.
I just can't. It's like I'm literally in a pit,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I'm telling you, I do not know how to come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And once I'm in there, I think since I don't know how to get out of there, I started making a home there.
And see, and here it is for me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna lead us directly into what we're gonna talk about today.
Okay.
So be ready, Los.
Well, I wanted to say
So be ready.
I got something I want to ask y'all.
So I'm gonna say this, and then
Okay, cool.
The reason I can't leave it
Mm-hmm.
is because the anxiety I'm left with when we leave it, if it's no solution.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get that.
That's a real thing.
Yeah. 100%.
That's a real
Absolutely.
thing.
So
That's a real
anxiety.
thing.
Here we are.
Here we are.
All right, I do want to ask y'all this because it's something I've been kind of thinking about, and I want to ask y'all this. Tell me if y'all feel this.
Okay.
Okay. Women, it's two parts. Women feel cared for when men listen and hear them out without offering solutions in the midst of the conversation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all feel that?
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
rolling.
Men feel cared for when women put action behind the things they share. And when there is no action, they don't feel cared for by the woman.
Say that one more time.
So it says men feel cared for when women put action behind the things that they share.
Behind the things that the man is sharing.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
And so when there is no action, that's when they feel like the woman doesn't care.
I feel that. Yeah. No, I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like I feel like the fight is, and I feel like the fight is because of how men are set up. It goes into like when we having conversation with women, we want to offer solutions and we want to talk about things to do when that's not how they're set up.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to talk to you.
Yeah.
They just want to get their feelings out. Like they just want to like kind of like get this load off of them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and just kind of talk through it. And my opinion is for men, when they're talking about something and they're like getting their feelings out, it's like, okay, what are we gonna do about this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm saying, hey, it just really seemed like you more so be about your phone when we sitting down chilling than you are like us, you know what I'm saying, talking about when we chilling, you always on your phone and you're not really concerned about us spending time together.
Mm-hmm.
A woman kind of, this is my opinion. Women, they kind of be like they want to talk about how they feel about that.
Mm-hmm.
A man want to see, hey, put down your dang on phone and let's watch this show and let's just get to that.
Yeah.
And that makes them feel better because it's like, dang, she actually's doing what I asked her to do.
Yeah. The dude wants solution.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel
That's
that.
something I want to run by y'all real quick.
Okay.
I think it's just our nature.
Yeah.
our nature, and honestly, I don't even think it's a man or a woman thing. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just so natural when your partner comes to you with something. Your natural reaction is, "I want to fix this for my partner."
Yeah.
And truthfully, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing that you want to fix a thing for your partner.
Mm-hmm.
It was just understanding that every time your partner is coming to you, they're not coming to you for fixing.
Right. Yeah.
And it's that in the midst of it, it's like within that conversation, like you can't be so solution driven in the midst of it, because that's actually keeping you from really hearing them.
Yeah.
Because
that's real.
because right now you done thought of like 30 ways,
Right.
different ways to fix what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But in that doing that, like you're missing
Right.
You're missing things. You know what I'm saying? And so when she starts really confiding and telling you about that, you can't really meet her in that conversation, because you're like, shoot, when we gonna get to these solutions I got for you?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
like,
that's
yeah,
real.
keep talking so I can go ahead and go and talk and tell you how to fix this
Yeah.
stuff.
How you should handle this.
And my thing is, and some people don't like this, but I think it's good if you're that type of person that wants to give solution all the time and you know that about yourself,
Mm-hmm.
is being able to ask the person, "Hey, I want you to run something past you. I want to talk to you." And be able to ask your partner, "Hey, are you asking me this for me just to listen?
Right.
Or are you asking me this because you want my opinion or a solution?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be like, because it's like, let me know so that I can know what mindset to put myself in this conversation.
Yeah.
Because I truly want to hear you, but I need to know if I'm hearing you to just let you vent and get it out,
Mm-hmm.
or am I hearing you because you want my opinion and solution to fix this?
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
real. That's real.
Yeah.
I think that'll be helpful a lot of times in those kind of situations.
Or if you know you're dealing with somebody like that, start it. Like, "Hey, babe, I need to run something by you, but I'm really just venting.
Yeah. No, that's real.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for your solution here. I just really want you to listen to it."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like that. All right, man, let's get to it.
Let's get
Man, that's our topic today is anxiety.
it. Anxiety.
Let's talk about anxiety.
Clap it up.
Um,
Don't clap it up for that.
let's clap it
Yeah, I'm not clapping it all.
Everybody
I'm
has
not
it.
clapping
You know what I'm saying? All right, so man, I want to read y'all the definition of anxiety.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It says a feeling of worry,
Yep.
nervousness,
Yep.
or unease,
Yep.
typically about an immediate event
Yep.
or something with an uncertain outcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
No,
the last
real.
part I hit on.
Yeah.
Uncertain
real talk.
outcome.
And can I also add to that, as I
Yeah.
was kind of looking into this, seeing that there's a difference between being anxious or having a situation that makes you feel anxious versus having an anxiety disorder. Two
Yeah.
very different things.
Well, it's like so I feel like there's like you can have anxiety,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like everybody's threshold is different.
100%.
But when you have that anxiety disorder,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's more of like a deeper
Absolutely.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's more constant.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's more constant, and and sometimes you don't really know if you got this disorder because it happens a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like, I just want y'all, if it's okay, like, if y'all could just kind of like walk me through, like, how does it, like, what's the feeling
Mm-hmm.
when anxiety starts to get the best of y'all? Like, how do y'all feel?
Doom. It feels like doom. like the whole world is coming to an end.
Yeah.
and I'm saying that being funny, but like real
No,
talk,
that's
there's
real.
definitely been some situations
Yeah.
where it does feel like, dude, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it really feels like that, or like the world's coming to an end, or like I think the best way to put it, it feels like you're not going to be okay.
Mm.
That is literally what it feels like. Like nothing is okay with me. Nothing is going to be okay with me. All things are bad in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really how it feels.
I accept everything that you just said. Like everything passed. Everything you said passed. Like everything passed.
What I usually do is just go to sleep. Like,
Here's
you
what I
know,
wanna
just
know
sleep
for
it
y'all.
off.
And for y'all, let me know because we've all been through one thing similar,
and
that's divorce.
Okay, yeah.
I never before going through the process of that had anxiety ever.
I can honestly concur with like with me. I wasn't really a person that dealt with stuff like that. That just kind of wasn't my makeup, you know. And I think that traumatic event kind of like opened the door to uncertainty.
Yes.
Yeah.
It triggered something in me that opened up the door for anxiety that I have not been able to shut since then.
Yeah.
Before then, my 30 years or something of life, never felt it, never really had a problem with it. Whatever happened. Never felt anxious about anything, never was worried about the outcome of anything.
Yeah.
When I went through that and was left hanging in the balance for like that year or so of, is this going to work? Is it not going to work? Is we going to fix this? If we're going to fix this, how are my kids going to respond to this? Are they going to be okay? Like all of this uncertainty that came with that, now it's like anything relationship-wise, arguments, disagreements, open that door right back up to what's about to happen.
Yeah.
And I don't have too much anxiety about anything, but now it's like whenever, like kind of like going back to the difficult conversation thing is, now whenever a difficult conversation has to happen on any side where I don't know what the outcome is going to be, anxiety is activated. And I've never dealt with that before going through the divorce process.
Yeah.
So like, if you could put some feelings on, like, how do you feel when like the anxiety is building up?
Doom, like beast. Like it literally feels like until I have a certain answer of where things going, I can't move forward with anything. It feels like I'm stuck. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm stuck in this moment, and I don't want to do. And I literally don't want to do anything. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to deal with my kids. I don't want to deal with anybody. Like I want to just shut the world down in a sense, until whatever's happening has a direct answer. And I'm not even necessarily worried if the answer is good or bad. I just want to answer. And sometimes, in a sense, I may even self-sabotage just to force an answer.
Because the answer brings relief.
It just brings brings relief. So sometimes I can be in a disagreement with my lady, and I know we need to get off the phone. I know this conversation is going nowhere, but I can't get off the phone or let this conversation go without some direct answer. Or are we good? Or are we about to walk away from this? And it might not even be at that point. But my anxiety is telling me we're here, and I need you to reassure me that either we're good
or we not.
Either way, I ain't gonna say either way. Cool. I just need to know because my anxiety won't allow me to rest until I do.
Yes.
And it just feels like I'm in a position of just being stuck. With no way to move forward.
Yeah, see that, but that's something I was, just thinking about. I feel like with, when you're feeling anxious and all that stuff, everything feels very fatalistic.
Yes.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one thing that I had to start recognizing when I started feeling those feelings. Like, just really verbally and out loud talking to myself like, dude, everything is fine. You don't have to be so fatalistic about stuff, even if you know the outcome may not be good.
Right.
It's like at the end of the day, you're gonna have to go through the stuff, whatever that stuff may be. But at the end of the day, it's like you're gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Like everything doesn't have to be so fatalistic, Armageddon, the end of the world. Even though it feels like it. It definitely feels like it. But like I said, it'd be difficult during those times to like talk yourself off the ledge. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like I think with me, I start to lose function. It's like the way I normally function is gone.
Uh-huh.
It's just like everything is just kind of like, I feel like my whole mind just shifted its focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm in survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, for instance, if you are drowning and you're trying to like save yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you not care who's looking at you.
Yeah.
You not care about
real
being
talk,
cool.
yeah.
You not caring about like
Worry
the
about
only
living.
thing you care about is surviving.
Yeah, real
And I
talk.
feel like that's where my mind goes. My mind goes into, hey, it's time to survive.
Yeah.
Everything is shutting down,
Right.
and we're gonna focus on this.
Yeah, real
And
talk.
so when I move about the day, when I move about at work, when I'm moving about, it's like you're gonna like it may look one way, but I'm really in survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
And my mind is trying to cope and find some type of ground to stand on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that uncertainty, it's like I don't have anywhere to stand.
Yeah.
And I don't know where.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know where to stand, and also I don't really. I've lost the concept or belief that I couldn't actually stand.
Yeah, that's real. I like what you just said there. Because I was just feeling anxious Monday
Yeah.
about work. Because they put me on this new project. The project manager who's managing the whole thing, he's got me doing all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, you did not explain this well at all.
Yeah.
And he didn't realize it until like a day or two later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he had went back and we working with all these spreadsheets and stuff. But like Monday, I again in that fatalistic mode.
Mm-hmm.
Like what if I do something wrong? Then I'm gonna look stupid.
Yeah.
And then if I look stupid, it's gonna look like I don't know what I'm doing. And then if I look like I don't know what I'm doing, then maybe they'll fire me. And then if they fire me, how am I? You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah.
a snowball effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just having like that fatalistic thinking. But even in that, like what I did was I just went to him and just told him like, hey, bro, first of all, I'm not really sure what you want me to do here. Second of all, here's some parts that I feel like just are really convoluted when you explained it.
Yeah.
And the dude was just cool about it. Like, you know what, man? Now that you pointed that out, that is really convoluted. And so he fixed a whole bunch of stuff to make it more clear.
But when you're going through it,
Oh yeah,
it's like you're saying, man, this dude gonna be pissed off.
exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
You
Create a whole scenario in your
A
mind.
whole scenario,
Because
bro.
the
That normally don't ever turn out that
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
The
Then
scenario,
we'll turn around and do it again.
the scenario has to fit the framework that you've made up.
Yeah, nah,
You know
real
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's just like everything has to go in order because, like we said, you're drowning.
Yeah.
You're in this thing, and you have created this whole separate reality.
bro.
And in that
That's facts.
reality, this person, they're like that, like they're gonna yell at you.
Yeah.
They've never yelled at you.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah, real talk,
Like,
yeah.
they're gonna yell at you. They're gonna be pissed off. They're gonna put you up for review. They're gonna fire you.
Yeah.
And it's like rent's due in the next week, and I gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's just like all
Nah,
these
real
things
talk,
like start
yeah.
going through your head. But it's like, I think the crazy thing about it, just looking at it, it's like the part of your body that controls this, like I know how you deal with anxiety, how anxiety comes up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it can, like, it's something that you can't control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of like you're like the system that controls your breathing,
Mm-hmm.
your blinking, like things like that you are not in control of,
Yeah.
like that. That's what happens. Like that controls your anxiety because you are. It's like, for instance, you're standing in the street and and a car's coming.
Mm-hmm.
That nervousness that you get, that I'm about to get hit by a car.
Yeah.
Imagine feeling like that when there's no car.
Yeah. It's
That's the anxiety.
it's fight or flight.
Fight or flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like real talk.
Yeah.
It's fight or flight, man.
And that's the thing. Like that's why I hate it so much.
mm-hmm.
It's because I know mentally, I know that it's a liar.
Right. Hey, facts. Yeah, yeah.
Mentally, I know
100%, yeah.
I can articulate that what I'm feeling right now 90% of the time, my anxiety is lying to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
That this outcome that I am picturing is not a fact. You don't know how it's going to turn out. It's probably not going to be as bad as what I'm thinking.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I still can't control or shake the feeling.
Yeah, that's real.
And that's what pisses me off about it.
and you
because
feel
I
out of
could be
control.
sitting telling myself,
yeah,
this is a lie.
Right.
But my emotions is like,
real talk.
nigga,
Nah, this is real. It's happening.
It's happening. You're done. And I don't get, and I realize I get anxiety when I feel like things are out of my control.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
But the crazy thing is, most things are out of your control.
Facts.
Well, I think it's because we lie to ourselves and think we're in control.
More control than what we actually are.
So
boy.
it's like when something starts happening, it's just like, bro, you would never control this in the first place.
Yeah.
And
you know what I'm
and you be thinking you did.
And I think
that be the problem.
I think that's why the oncoming of divorce triggered my anxiety.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Because
yeah.
That was the first time in a long time, or maybe even ever in life, where I felt like life was going out of my... Because I had this plan.
Yeah.
No, facts.
And it felt like up to then, everything was going according to plan.
Yeah.
Right,
and then here comes this big wrench in the plans.
Damn.
And it was like...
When it's happening, it's just like you have this grip on life.
Yeah.
And then when it's happening, like you holding on, and it's like somebody's like pouring oil down the thing, and it's like
hold on.
You keep trying to like, it's like you keep trying to like get your grip, and it's like nothing's working, and you're saying like, this is not how I envisioned my life going. So now I have to alter my entire life to something that I never planned for.
And now it's like every time it starts to go that route again, where you feel like you're losing something or something's going opposite of what you're planning for, you like, here we go again.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
And that's what triggers the anxiety, because you're like, I have no control over this again. Oh my God.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
that's crazy.
And it's like I said, and that's when I was like for me, this is for me. When anxiety comes up for me, like it gets really bad, man. I don't know if y'all remember like those little cartoons where it's like the character would have like a evil side and the good side pop up on his shoulder.
The devil and the angel.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, it's literally like I'm having a conversation with myself.
Yeah.
And I can't even think of like solutions because I'm just going over the worst case scenario.
Exactly.
Over and over.
Yeah, fatalistic.
And I'm just talking to myself, and it's like, and it's so wild that as soon as I start feeling anxiety, it's like poof, that voice comes back. Yeah. And we're just talking back and forth about the worst possible outcome.
Yeah.
And that is, first of all, it's exhausting.
Very.
You know what I'm saying? It's exhausting. It's time consuming. And honestly, it's so unproductive that it's actually one of the biggest hindrance of actually gaining what you really need.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
And so we all know. So we have this anxiety, and it's terrible. What in that moment? What do y'all need?
What do we need?
What do you need in that moment?
Shit.
because if you think of if you think of like anxiety, it's like it is highlighting something that you need. It's like it's like a dam with water coming out of it that's gushing out, and something needs to fill that hole to stop that from coming out. So like what in those times when anxiety is running high, what do y'all need?
I would say for me, definitely in a relationship. I think in those moments of anxiety where I'm feeling like we beefing or whatever, this whole thing is going to fall apart.
Yeah.
I just need reassurance.
Yeah.
That hey, yeah, we beefing right now. I don't even like you right now. But we
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
We cool. And sometimes you need somebody to just straight out tell you, I'm not them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not what you've been through. I'm not trying to leave. I don't care for our situation right now. I don't care for what you said or what you done. But that don't mean I'm trying to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
We are good. We're solid.
So you need that reassurance.
I just think I need some reassurance to reinforce the confidence that I once had sometimes.
And this is just my opinion. Just so it's like, just tell me if I'm right or wrong. It's kind of like you're in a boat and there's a hole in the boat and you feel like it's only your job to get the water out.
Yeah.
And what you're looking for is the person in the boat with you to say, hey, it's on both of us to keep us from drowning. And I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I feel that.
Not the boat is sinking. I'm gonna get on out the boat and leave you here to drown.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we gonna figure this out together. The situation is messed up, but we in this together.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
that reassurance.
Yeah.
No, I definitely feel that.
What do you need in those times of high anxiety?
I mean, I was gonna say the same in the context of a relationship.
Yeah.
Definitely need reassurance. But I think outside of that, anytime I'm feeling anxious like that, sometimes quite honestly, I have to remind myself of my talents and my skills.
Okay.
So let's take my job, for instance. Like they hired me because they knew I could do a great job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's as simple as like reminding myself of that. Like, no, you're doing a great job. They know you're doing a great job. Do your job. You know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think even, you know what I'm saying, sometimes in relationships, like just reminding myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think sometimes we kind of discount ourselves in relationships. And I could definitely speak for myself just because, just kind of some of the stuff I've been through relationships, and it makes me question myself sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, am I really a good dude? Well, how much of a good dude am I? You know what I'm saying? If I haven't had a relationship that has been successful for a long period of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just encouraging myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel that. I feel that.
What'd you say? Oh, yeah.
Have to.
Right.
Yeah,
Start listening to that mug. Start weeping.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that's gonna be some tears.
That's all to get you every time.
That's gonna be some tears.
Every time.
That's gonna be some tears.
What about
Man.
you?
I think I'm like similar to Rece. It's like I need to know, like dealing like if it's as far as a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I need to know that you're not going anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and that we're in this together.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I need to verbally hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so,
Absolutely.
it's so like it's not a thing that saying like, oh, you should know I'm not gonna go anywhere. No, that's not what I need.
Yeah.
I need to verbally hear that I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And the second thing I need is like I need a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to like okay, how are we gonna handle this? Like how are we gonna deal with this? And like what are we gonna do about it?
Mm-hmm.
And seeing that plan actually taking fruition.
Yeah.
That lowers my anxiety and that just makes me feel like, hey, we straight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like if I don't have that reassurance, even if we have the plan, without the reassurance, I don't have any confidence in the plan.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so it's like
fair.
you in a boat, y'all could be talking about like, yeah, we're gonna do this. This how you know the water coming in. We're gonna start getting the water in the boat, blah blah. But if I don't know that you're going to, I'm thinking like, shoot, if we get too much, you gonna bail on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So I think it's like really knowing like, hey, I have this plan, and this person is not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. That's real.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
and I think, and I'm gonna tell you, man. And I think in that times, the last thing I need is I'm gonna need some type of physical touch.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Like I'm
Come
going,
on now.
I'm going
Hold my
to
hand a little bit.
like,
Rub
I'm
my
going
bald
to-
head.
listen, and I'm gonna tell you, if it's really to help me out, I don't want to have to initiate that physical touch.
Oh, I'll initiate it.
No, I'm saying I'm no, I get. I'm saying for me,
Yeah, no, I'm just
like
yeah.
I want you to be like scoot next to me.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm
I
not
feel
saying
that.
like you got to do all this. I'm just
Yeah.
saying like scoot next to me
Mhm.
and be like make yourself inviting
Yeah.
for a physical touch.
'Cause
proximity is important.
Because sometimes
Yeah,
for
I got
me,
you.
it's just it don't even have to. It could just be a subtle.
Yeah.
Just a subtle.
Like, I got you.
Like
yeah,
we can be mad, beefing, not even liking. We can be like, and it can just be a subtle touch. Just,
Man, touch my knee and say I'm not going anywhere.
like
yeah.
honestly, sometimes
Anxiety flooded gone.
you don't even have to say anything.
No, that's true too. Yeah,
If you just lay your hand on me
scoot a little bit closer.
and let me know, we ain't got to say a word. We can be
Mhm.
angry, but you can lay your hand on me. It's like I'm angry, but I'm here.
Yeah.
Like that hand lets me know, like I am here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
think it takes a mature person for even that.
Yeah.
Because you know you might have somebody you
like-
try to touch or shit. Don't
yeah,
touch me.
like
Like hold on, whoa,
Like
whoa.
it's like an old picture I seen. It was an old woman, old man, like a black and white picture where you could tell the old man is angry and starts raining. He's mad, but he's holding the umbrella.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
over
yeah.
over
Uh-huh.
his lady's over his old wife's face, over,
right, yeah.
over her head,
Uh-huh.
and it's like I can be mad, I can be angry, upset, but I got you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
That's real.
And that's the thing. Sometimes it's the subtle things.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's just like, hey, we beefing and all that, and I know you get anxiety in this moment, and being able to have that communication, like, hey, in
Yeah.
these moments, I get anxious.
Yeah.
I get it. This is why I react like this because I get anxiety because of this.
Mm-hmm.
And understanding, like some people, like you share with them stuff, and be like, "Well, you need to get over that." It's like,
Mhm.
yeah, I do, but it ain't that easy. So
But
all
guess
the
what?
time.
I don't know how.
Yeah,
like in a, like tell somebody to get over it. It's
Yeah.
probably the dumbest thing you can like really say to
but in
somebody.
the midst of me trying to heal and get over it, sometimes it's like your touch can help that.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Mhm.
Yeah. Or
Or
Absolutely.
your words
Yeah,
can help
yeah.
that.
Yes.
Mhm.
Just to say, hey, I'm here, or here's a hand for you.
Right.
You grab
right.
my hand, hold my
Mhm.
hand. You can be
Squeeze it a little
angry.
bit. Come on now.
You can be angry and hold my hand.
Don't play
Yeah.
around.
You know,
Real talk.
you could be angry and scoot a little close to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Just let me know, like we good.
Yeah.
Despite
Mhm.
all of this, we good.
Right.
We got some more talking we need to do. We still need to navigate some things, but we good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think like with that like combination of things, it's like that really turns the volume down on anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it turns the volume down because I'm gonna tell you sometimes if you don't have that reassurance and stuff, it's the anxiety is so loud that you really can't hear anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't hear anything else. You only have that on your mind.
Real talk.
So it's kind of hard to function.
Sometimes that touch is more soothing than a glass of bourbon.
All the time, actually.
It is.
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time it
All
is.
the time.
Hey man, just kind of
Give me a woman's touch over bourbon any day.
Yeah.
listen.
Any day.
And so I do want to go through like
Yeah.
I said, people that have like severe anxiety.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that, you know, I mean, I can't function, but some people that just can't leave the house function.
Mm-hmm.
Anxiety coming up, and so I got a few things to do. But these, even if your anxiety is not severe, these are helpful things.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. One, keep physically active.
I like it.
Yes.
You know
I like
what I'm
that a lot,
saying?
actually.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes.
I'm gonna tell you,
Working out.
working out does it stimulates so
100%.
many like
Releasing some
electrons
dopamine.
and dopamine
Yeah.
all in you. Like it's really helpful.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So avoid alcohol and recreational drugs.
Well,
That's fair.
I can see that because sometimes when people do those things, they're using that to mute the anxiety.
Yeah.
Coping.
It's a crutch.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
a crutch.
cope.
It's a quick escape. And I've been there.
I was about to say, yeah, right after my divorce, that's where I was at.
Like I've been there.
Drinking.
Drinking.
For real, so I get it.
Just to get some sleep at night.
Facts.
So that's all I wanted. I was like, I just want to sleep.
Yeah, real
Because
talk.
anxiety would keep me up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
you thinking about everything.
Everything. So
Yeah.
it's like, listen, I'm about to down this.
Yeah, real talk. I
I'm
feel
gonna
that.
down it, and I'm gonna stay up until I'm absolutely exhausted,
Yeah.
so I can just go to sleep.
It's
Yeah.
real.
All right. It says quit smoking and cut back or quit drinking caffeinated beverages. So it's saying that like it said nicotine and caffeine worsens anxiety.
Oh shit!
Interesting. Okay.
So
I
it's
never
like
thought about that.
Yeah.
so it's like and that's
And I'm
like
a coffee in the morning and a Dr. Pepper guy.
Where you drink coffee?
Yeah,
Oh, I know
yeah,
that.
he drinks coffee. He's a coffee guy.
I'm a coffee guy.
Really?
Yeah.
How you not know this?
I ain't never seen him drink a cup of coffee in my
I
life.
mean, I only
He
drink
talks
coffee
about coffee
in
a
the
lot.
morning, and now I am hooked on this drink at Starbucks.
Your
yes.
girl got you on Starbucks.
She did.
She got you on
She got-
Starbucks.
yeah. A caramel ribbon crunch,
That's drinking candy.
double blended
Okay.
with almond milk, but keep the whipped cream and
Okay.
add extra caramel.
Yeah, you drinking
Yeah.
candy.
They know
That's
my
what
name.
That sounds hella sweet.
It says, "Is this Maurice?" It is.
That sounds super sweet.
It is.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. No. Listen. Don't knock it till you try.
Well,
it.
you know, I don't do sweets like that.
But don't knock it till you try it.
I mean, I'm sure it tastes great,
Yeah, I'm
It's-
probably
it's-
not
it's-
gonna try.
it's
but
phenomenal.
it sounds like a lot.
I'm going to have one for each one of you all next podcast.
No, thank you.
I don't.
Yeah, you're gonna
I'm still
have it,
cutting.
and you're going to try.
I can't drink that.
You're
I'm
gonna
still
try it.
cutting.
You're not going to waste my money.
Then don't buy it.
You're going to
I'm
drink it.
cutting.
Yeah,
cutting,
you're gonna
cutting.
Cut it
All
into
right.
the cup.
It says use stretch management and relaxation techniques.
Rolling.
So it's like they're like they have things like it's a counting techniques you can use.
Mhm.
You know, like some people do yoga.
Yeah, yoga.
Some people like some like there are techniques
Mhm.
that you can go to, you can look up, you can figure out, and like do those techniques, and it can help you with anxiety.
I like that.
All right, next one: make sleep a priority.
It'd be tough to sleep when you're anxious.
Right.
And it is. I think
Shoot.
one of those things that helps is like when you're not sleepy and tired.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you can better deal with things. Like
100%.
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
So it's like you know,
absolutely.
I feel like making that a priority.
Yeah.
Making it say, hey, you know what? I need better sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's real.
All right. Eat healthy foods.
You know, that I don't because I think I read that same list
Yeah.
and I was looking at that and I was thinking, who would have thought that food has something to do with anxiety? But then I thought about it and I'm like, no, I could see the correlation.
Food
I could definitely see the correlation.
has so much to do with so much
I totally agree.
Yeah.
that
Totally agree.
we don't, as Americans,
Yeah, we out here.
don't really understand.
We out here
because we
bad.
eat for taste.
100%.
Instead of for health.
Nutrition. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we
when you eat for health, it ain't gonna always. But I mean, a lot of people nowadays you can find a way to make healthy stuff taste good.
Absolutely.
But America has made it expensive
yeah.
so that you can stay in the hospital. But that's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah.
But,
But it's like so like
I'd love to
eating
have
things
that podcast.
and like honestly, it's like in those times, sometimes that food may become your comfort. That
Yeah.
food may become your comfort. And it's
Hundo.
like, you know what, man? All this stuff going on, man. I'm about to get the biggest burger.
I have
Man,
drunk Dr.
milkshake
Oh,
and-
yes.
I
You
done
know
went
what
and got
I'm saying?
I did it Monday.
I went and got
Bruh,
Andy
I did
Shake
it.
for comfort.
You
I
probably-
did it, bro.
Bro, I'm saying because it's like you want to go to something that you know you're going to
It's so
enjoy.
soothing.
100%.
Ain't nobody ever been like, man, I'm feeling down. Let me go get some broccoli.
Hey, facts
Like,
though.
man, my job tripping, man. Let's go eat these green beans real quick.
Hey, can I tell you I was whack though?
What?
I wasted my anxiety meal on a double burger from Wendy's. Although Wendy's burgers are amazing.
Yeah, they are.
I
good.
love their burgers, but I was like,
Amazing.
amazing is strong. They're
No,
good.
I'm saying that was
They're good.
They're good burgers.
They're
It's a
good burger. They're one of the better fast food burgers.
Okay.
Like in that tier.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? Yeah, I could have like went and got Minsky's or something.
I got my top 3 burgers in Kansas City, and Wendy's is not it.
Yeah. I get
It's
it.
fair. It's
I
fair.
get it.
But Wendy's does have a good fast
They
food.
do have a good fast food
All right.
burger.
The next one. Learn about your disorder. Like, educate yourself about anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
If that's something that you're feeling a lot, like, learn about like this, because sometimes we feel like we're the only person in the world that deals with this.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
nobody
very
else suffers or goes through this. I'm the only person.
Mm-hmm.
And reading on it, educating yourself, you're probably going to see, hey,
You're
everybody
definitely not the
deals
only
with this. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Mm-hmm. Quite
So-
a few people.
Yeah.
Like I said, not everybody has anxiety disorder,
Yeah.
but everybody goes through life and feels anxious
Yes.
I would say quite a lot.
Yeah. You know, just like with me speaking in front of people,
Mm-hmm.
there was a time where my anxiety would not allow me to do it.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
now I feel comfortable talking in front of people, but there's still some anxiety there.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't let that stop me from doing it.
I like it.
Can
Yeah.
Cause I think there's a fine line. Because like when I'm about to speak in front of people, I don't get anxious, but I do get. There's still a hint of nervousness.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a fine
Well,
line
that-
between nervousness and anxiety?
Yeah,
They fall into
absolutely.
the same
Yeah,
camp?
there are.
Because
I
I think
get anxiety. Like my anxiety starts like going overboard because I'm not saying like, man, I hope this goes well. I say, oh, this is about to be terrible.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think
Again,
there's,
it's
you know what I'm
fatalistic.
saying? You know, so it's
Yeah.
very fatalistic.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but one thing, just like with speaking in front of people, that I kind of like learned to do is I found comfort in knowing that I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you can find, like, if you know what you're talking about, it's like, let's say you like your subject is math. If you know math and you know what you're about to talk about, like what's about to go on, then you can find comfort in knowing that I'm about to talk to him about something that I'm confident in.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of help.
That's
me.
real.
Yeah.
All right. Stick to your treatment plan.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if let's say you're doing some techniques. Let's say that you say, hey, I'm going to bed at 9:00. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to make sure it lights out. Like, I'm going to bed. Like, stick to what you're doing because sometimes we veer off and then we wonder why the anxiety builds back up.
Yeah, I think
That
people
makes sense.
in general shortchange the benefits of a routine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't want to be boring. I don't want to be doing the same thing every day. Like,
Like
listen.
waking up at the same time every day and being able to go to bed around the same time, get an hour, shutting your phone off a certain time before bed, focusing on whatever, reading, those type of routines are healthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and needed.
Yeah.
you know?
100%.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. It says identify triggers.
Good. I like it.
Like,
That's a big one.
That's
Like,
should
that
be
is a
number
big
one.
one.
you really, for real. Like, you have to understand, like, when this is happening. Like, okay, you know what? My anxiety starts creeping up when we get into an argument and things become like I start feeling things are shaky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if you never identify that, then you can't come to a conclusion or solution
Yeah.
because you will be giving solution from things that's not really the issue.
Yeah.
Right.
That's real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, facts.
So you were thinking something's good. You'll be like, well, dang, I still feel you haven't dealt with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah,
I like that.
yeah. Keep a journal.
I like that too. That
You know-
actually has helped me a lot.
Really.
A whole lot.
Okay.
Now, do I journal as much as I probably should? No.
Yeah.
But when I do, oh man, it's great.
I used to be
It
an
is
avid
great.
journaler. But
Okay.
like I used to keep I used to have like notebooks.
Oh
of,
yeah,
like journaling.
yeah.
I just fell off of it.
Yeah.
I put a question out there on the podcast page yesterday, just thinking about it because I was thinking about getting to it. It's like, do men journal?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get a lot of responses.
You said didn't?
Yeah, and one person said no. I never heard of any men, any of my dudes talk about journaling. Where they do that at?
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I would say to do more of your friends journal than you know. Like
Now, I don't think it's something that men talk about.
really
they
talk
don't
about,
talk
yeah.
about it, but
I think we should.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like I've done it, but I didn't stick with it. And I think and it's different thing with journaling. I'm like, man, I don't feel like talking about negative stuff all the time, so I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was looking at some stuff, and me and ladies talking like, we're just gonna start a journal where it's a positive journal,
Yeah.
where we just write down something every day in our personal journals about what is something good that happened today.
Yeah. And I was
Yeah.
just about to say, it ain't even, I mean, you could just talk about your day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just to get that day off of you.
Because it gets so clouded, man. It's like when you writing stuff down. Like for me, if I actually take the time to write something down, like a journal stuff, it's like I'm kind of unwinding like that tangleness. Like
Absolutely.
I'm kind of unwinding it. But I think for me, it gets hard for me to get to that point where I can write something down.
Yeah.
You know. All right, last one, socialize.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
I
That's
feel
one
like
thing I'm going to do is I'm a socialize.
I don't know though, because I think when you first get into it, most people's natural reaction is to retract.
I know that's
Yeah.
how it is for me.
Yeah.
That's for me.
Yeah.
Like
I'll cancel every meeting at work
That's
that
yeah.
I ain't gotta be at. Like unless
It's fair. Yeah.
Like if it's me and I'm
a
controlling the
wrap.
meeting, reschedule.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I'm done. Like working from home, curtains closed.
Right.
fingers.
Lights off.
Man,
Yeah.
leave me alone.
2 fingers, I'm done.
I'm done.
You know, and it's like I'm not only am I done, it's like I don't want anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just want that.
Yeah.
Like I'm done.
I'm here until I find it to the solution.
Yeah.
And my thing, sometimes it's okay to go and just be by yourself for a minute.
It is.
Yeah.
It's not okay to sit in
For
that.
a minute.
Yeah, it's not okay to sit in it, but sometimes you just need some space to just be by yourself for a little while. Like that's okay. Again, you just can't like make your bed in it. That is a very different thing.
Yeah.
That's how you fall into depression, and
Man.
then that snowball. Yeah, it's just
Whole effect.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh bad. But yeah, man. So those, like I said, those things, man. Hey, do those things, and like I said, even if it's not like those things, just can help with anxiety in general.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like those things, and I'm gonna tell you, when you put like a lot of those things, when you put them in practice, then that can help from anxiety even happening.
mm-hmm.
Like, don't wait for anxiety to hit to try doing some of those things.
yeah,
Like,
real
a
talk.
lot of those things, like
Routine.
they're preventative measures.
Mm-hmm.
Proactive versus reactive.
That's real.
Yeah.
And I will also add too, like, if there's anybody out there who has consistent anxiety like that, don't be afraid to talk to somebody.
Therapy.
Yes.
Go to therapy or something.
Therapy.
Not just talk to your friends, right?
Therapy.
Not just talk to your friends and family.
Your friend is not an expert.
Right. No, facts.
You want to deal with somebody
And we
who
got
is
good friends.
a
100%.
professional listener.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Like they are trained in how to listen.
Yeah.
Because, like, we're friends. And we all been in therapy and we all got some good insight. And we
Mhm.
all have, I feel like, some knowledge and some wisdom.
Yeah.
But we also care about each other.
Mm-hmm.
But even though we care about each other, we're going to tell each other the truth. There's going to be a way that we deliver it that's always going to be with the person's feelings in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Therapists don't do that.
Yeah, they don't.
And sometimes you don't need them to do that.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You need somebody to say F your feelings right now.
Yeah,
You need to do better.
100%.
If we deliver something, we're going to deliver it. We're going to be like, let me make sure I word this in a way
Mm-hmm.
that they don't take this wrong.
Yeah, where it's palatable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you should do with your friends.
100%.
But
Yeah.
therapy, like even if your friend is a therapist, get a different therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because like I said, it's
Yeah.
like there don't go to a therapist that's on the same level as you. like a friend, like one of your homies. Nah, bro.
Yeah,
that's not.
Have
that's
friends
not.
you can vent to
Yeah.
and still get you a therapist.
Absolutely. Real
All right,
talk.
man. Sounds good.
That's good stuff,
That's good
man.
stuff.
Clap it up, man.
Hey, man, y'all
Good
did y'all
conversation.
thing. Yeah.
Good stuff,
All right, man. You get with anxiety, man. Talk to somebody. Get your routine.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and talk to the like if you're in a relationship, man. Talk to the person you with
Mhm.
about what helps you during those times when anxiety is high with you.
Yeah.
Have that conversation,
Yes.
and then like talk about like putting those things in place.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that can definitely help.
And don't try to self-diagnose yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't
You're
try to
not an ex- you're not an
self-diagnose
expert.
diagnose yourself.
Yeah, I got this
with
disorder,
anxiety
man. I
disorder.
got this like this.
You know what I mean?
Like
Again,
go talk
to
to somebody.
Go talk to
Yeah,
somebody.
Professional.
stay off Google.
Yeah, exactly.
Google make you feel like you're dying.
Facts.
For real. You gonna say what happens when I have anxiety? You about to die. You got
Yeah,
cancer.
it's like you got 3 weeks.
Yeah. you on your way to the upper room. Yeah. All right, man.
Good stuff, fellas.
Like,
Good
comment,
stuff,
share.
man. Y'all know the drill.
Holla.
Deuces.
Yeah.